Our overland build is taking shape. Check it out. So let's do a rig walk around, specifically the overlanding setup in relation to the roof rack. This rig allows us to go on these epic adventures, to find remote locations and to tackle the toughest of terrain. So it's only fitting that we focus on some of the aspects which make this a great off-roader as well as a great overlander. These are tread recovery tracks. It's the 800 series, to be distinguished from the tread GT series or the tread pros. These measure about 1.1 meters in length. Made in Australia, and Tread is the main competitor to Max Tracks. We opted for these because they're not too bulky. In addition to other 4x4 recovery equipment, recovery tracks are an essential piece of kit for a 4x4, and it gives us that peace of mind when we're out on a trail. Luckily, these are not the largest recovery tracks on the market, which makes it easier to carry around, but we still had to think about how we are going to transport these. There aren't many options available here in South Africa in terms of mounting solutions for these recovery tracks from Tread. So we had to innovate and find a bespoke solution for ourselves. You see here is the side recovery mount from Front Runner. Now, Front Runner specifically made these recovery mounts to fit the side profiles of any vehicle, hence the angle at which we've put it. These recovery mounts are specifically designed to fit the hole patterns for Max Tracks and any other brand of recovery tracks with a similar hole pattern to Max Tracks. So that was the problem we faced when purchasing these side recovery mounts. How was it going to fit with the Tread 800 series? This angle on the recovery side mounts from Front Runner will give you an indication of what we did. So these brackets have these grooves, and if you were fitting Max Tracks, then you would have made use of these particular holes here with the provided mounting hardware and washers. But what we did was we used these grooves, purchased M10 by 120 millimeter screws with washers, measured the distance between the mounting holes on the Tread 800 series, used the supplied nylock nuts, and secured these recovery tracks to these mounts. And it's worked quite well. In terms of storage solutions on top of the roof rack, we've opted for the Wolfpack Pro from Front Runner, and this is mounted to the roof rack with the Wolfpack Pro mounting brackets. As you can see, very easy to unlatch. The Wolfpack Pro is dust, water and weather resistant, making it suitable for exterior use. And what we've put in here are essential 4x4 recovery equipment gear and a few tools and odds and ends. It's very sturdy, very rugged, making it suitable for off-road use. We've used it on an off-road trail and it stayed secured and in place. Front Runners supply a piece of rubber that fits into the T-slot and prevents the Wolfpack Pro from slipping and sliding out of place. Storage space within the vehicle is at a premium. So we decided to mount our gas cylinder. It's a 3 kilogram KDAC gas cylinder on the roof rack. We've made use of this front runner gas bottle holder. It's actually meant to be mounted to the side of a trailer. So it's the side gas bottle holder. But what we've managed to do is find a way to secure this mount in between two slats on the roof rack. And what this means is that we don't have projectiles within the vehicle when we're on very tough 4x4 trails. Entering out to remote locations means that we need additional fuel. This is the front runner double jerry can bracket. It's designed to fit a military style metal jerry can, 20 liters in capacity. So we have 2 times 20 liters of fuel available. And we've mounted it to our roof rack and freeing up much needed storage space within the vehicle. The latches on this double jerry can holder can take a normal travel sized lock. We've even placed these travel sized locks on the gas cylinder and to the Wolfpack Pro mounting brackets as well. I'm not particularly happy with where I've placed the jerry cans in this instance. It's not necessarily accessible for the specific configuration of this vehicle. So on upcoming trips I will play around with placement of the various items on the roof rack. For the shovel, we have a very simple solution from QuickFist, an American company, and these are very durable rubber shovel mount holders. And as with the recovery tracks, we have quick access to recovery gear in the event of a sticky situation. Leave your comments down below. Let us know what you think of this setup and how we could configure it better for more accessibility to the Wolfpack Pro, the gas can, and the jerry can holders. We'd love to hear your thoughts. All links to each of the accessories spoken about have been left in the description below. The nice thing about a vehicle build is that it doesn't have to be cookie cutter. It can happen on a piecemeal basis. You can take your time, really configure your setup to suit your needs. And that's the most important thing to remember. Check out the Jeep Wrangler build playlist for more. Also see our latest 4x4 adventure where we tested out this overlanding setup, put it through its paces and see how it fared.